Role models are more important than ever in today. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball, and I think we have everything squared away in time to watch Cabot Altus, the catcher for Parkview, lead things off here in the bottom of the first inning. The Tigers scored 2 runs in the first inning, and Drew Schroeder is pitching, and his first pitch is fouled off by Altus. It's Altus, Dylan Mahan, and Garrig Oaf due up, and a curveball by Schroeder is in there for a called strike. And he's ahead of Altus, 0-2. Next one bounces up there off the turf, blocked by Wyatt Woods, who's behind the plate today. Defense for the Tigers across the diamond. Beckner is at third. Hughes is at short. Sandridge, and there's a shot just foul outside of third by Altus. Hughes at short. Sandridge at second. And Trace Harrington is at first. Woods, already mentioned, behind the plate. And the outfield from left to right, Adam Brown, Garrett Lester, and Gunnar Ellison. And the next pitch was a breaking ball, I think, that was intended to drop over the inside corner and didn't break enough. And the count's even, 2-2. Tigers 10-9, Vikings 4-15. And the next pitch from Schroeder is outside and bounces up there. So the count's full to Altus. If Cabot Altus' name sounds familiar, it's because he is the son of the longtime band director, Dan Altus at Republic.
No, I didn't even think to put that together.
Yep.
But
He pops it up to short, and Hughes makes the catch, and he's retired. Good at bat, but Hughes stayed with it and retired him, and it brings in Dylan Mahan, the second baseman. Mahan, number 11, bats from the right side. And that one is off the plate, a fastball. 1-0. Next one inside, ball 2. Schroeder has pitched once before this season. He went 5 innings on this field against Belton, 5 shutout innings, and picked up the win on a Saturday afternoon, and trying to do the same thing here. And there's a line drive into center field, and the speedy Garrett Lester comes in and closes on it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs here in the first inning. If you joined us late, or if you were just confused by why there was no audio in the top half of the first, we'll recap. First batter was retired on a pop-up. That was Connor Sandridge, and then Gavin Beckner singled. He was forced out at second on a grounder by Brown, who reached first on the fielder's choice. And then the double by Harrington scored Brown, and a single by Burks drove in Harrington. That made the score 2-0. And there's a slow grounder into the hole. Sandridge gets it, bobbles it, can't make the play. And that's going to be a base hit. We're going to give him a base hit. That's Garrigoff. Jack, I looked at you, and when I said base hit, you nodded, so you concur.
Well, it was more of I looked up at the board and saw that they also gave him a hit, but if I was the one doing scorekeeping, definitely a base knock for me, too.
Okay.
So we covered all the bases. Everyone agrees that is a base knock.
Now, if I get home and look at Game Changer and the team gave him an error, I'm going to go with the error. That's what I do. First pitch was a strike to Ethan Walker, the cleanup hitter, plays third base for Parkview, as Oaf takes his lead over at first base, and a breaking pitch drops in for a strike, and Schroeder is ahead 0-2.
They go with an error on that on Game Changer, then the messed up scorebook is the least of the problems.
Well, I hope Connor Sandridge has been friendly to the coaches lately. There's a line drive into left field, and that is going to retire the side. Adam Brown makes the catch. Walker is retired, and that does it for the first inning. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, at least according to everybody up here, and 1 runner left on base. And at the end of 1, the Tigers are on top 2-0. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Welcome back. Second inning just about to get underway. The Tigers batting at Parkview. It'll be Devin Hughes, Gunnar Ellison, and Connor Sandridge due up for Republic against Hunter Meek of Parkview. Tigers scored 2 in the top of the first, and we'll try to add on to that here. First pitch a ball, the second pitch swung on and missed by Hughes. Devin Hughes, 6 for his last 15. So he struggled early at the plate and has picked it up. Had a big hit against Branson in that win. And he grounds it softly to short. Shortstop is up with it and throws in time to retire Hughes. Nice play over there by the shortstop, Garrigoff. And there's 1 gone here in the top of the second inning.
And I think more recently than that one in the Carthage game, Devin Hughes absolutely roped a double to the wall in left field late in that one.
That was more recently. Not only was that more recently, the game I was talking about, that is the game I was talking about. I just confused the teams. So, yeah, that was a big hit. I got confused by which game that was because that was the game it started raining on us while we were outside. We were trying to get everything inside in the middle of the game.
How could you forget that game?
I remembered everything but the game from that day. 1-1 the count, and Ellison rips the ball foul down the third baseline. And he's in the hole, 1-2. Connor Sandridge on deck. Ellison has 11 stolen bases in 12 attempts. He was 11 for 11. And the Parkview player down the line had gone to retrieve the last foul ball. He was headed back, almost got beamed by that second foul ball as he came back toward the dugout. 2 in the same spot by Ellison, and then he takes it high, and the count's even 2-2. Next one is fouled off to the right, out of play. And there's a swing and a high fly ball. It's going to be foul, and it is going to drift out of play. Left fielder drifted over and ran out of real estate. So the count's still 2-2 to Ellison, and he takes the curveball for a strike. And I think he knew it. Dropped in, and he couldn't pull the trigger. That's the first strikeout for Meek. Second out of the inning.
And a tough at-bat there for Ellison. You get, after you foul off so many pitches in a row like that, it's tough not to get into just automatic swing mode. And that curveball, I think he's trying to do a nice job of just letting the off-speed go outside, and then caught the outside corner. It was a strike and a nice pitch.
First pitch is a ball to Sandridge, and he swings and misses out in front on that one. Actually, I think tipped it. And the count's even 1-1. Popped out to short his last time up. And he swings and misses out in front again. And it's 1-2 to Sandridge. Sandridge hitting .312 coming into the game. He swings and misses at that one. And it gets away, and he's going to reach base. So second strikeout. But the wild pitch allows him to get to first, and the inning is extended for Gavin Beckner, who singled his first time. See if Sandridge wants to do any running here. Swing and a miss by Beckner.
Well, Sandridge kind of looked like he wanted to right there, but got a really big secondary and come back a little bit, and now throw over because of it.
Back in safely. Tigers already on top 2-0. They scored 2 in the top of the first. And Beckner swings and fouls it back to the screen. They've improved this stadium with the turf infield. You can get games in here that you can't necessarily get in elsewhere. Thinking in particular of Republic and their grass field. And I'm not a fan of the turf infields, but as I think it was Scott McCauley, the Branson announcer, when Branson visited, he did make the point, you've got such a short season with high school. As Sandridge tries to steal, and the throw sails over him as he slides in head first, so a stolen base for Sandridge. Season is so short, and of course the weather's hit and miss, but
it's a lot of miss right now.
Yeah, to try to fit, that's true, to try to fit everything in, the turf does make a big difference. So that might be the best case for it that I've heard for this. And there's another drop third strike or bounced third strike, but that time Altus is able to get it right underneath him and throw out Beckner. And so Meek strikes out the side. Tigers failed to score. They didn't have any hits. There were no errors. One runner did reach base on the wild pitch and the strikeout, and that was Sandridge. He was left on at the end of 1.5. It's 2-0 Tigers. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Looking to sell or trade your car? Henniger Chevrolet may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Henniger Chevrolet has the knowledge with no hassle or gimmicks to make your car shopping experience easy. Don't settle for what's left on a lot. Check out our selection of quality local trades at Henniger Chevrolet, and we may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Henniger Chevrolet in Republic, or view the complete inventory at HennigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Henniger every time.
Back to action in the bottom of the second inning, and Parkview will send the 5, 6, 7 hitters in the order. Clayton Conrad, Delton Orcutt, and Hunter Meek to the plate against Drew Schroeder. And the first 2 pitches to Conrad are balls. So 2 balls, no strikes to Clayton Conrad. He plays first base for the Vikings. Next one's fouled off, and it's 2-1. And that one is a strike on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way outside, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, so Conrad reaches base. Leading off here in the second inning. Leadoff man on for the first time for the Vikings. And it brings in Delton Orcutt, the right fielder. Number 10. Big right-handed batter. Stands in as Drew Schroeder checks the runner and comes set. And he's going to bunt. It was high. He shouldn't have gone after it. And you could tell by the way he acted after he fouled it off that he knew he shouldn't have gone after it. That pitch was way higher than he should have offered at. And watch the reaction here on the replay.
You see that one just kind of keeps running in on him.
Just kind of rolled his eyes. Second one fouled off again. And 0-2. And Orcutt unhappy with himself for being unable to get that pitch down.
Yeah, that pitch still a little bit upstairs, but definitely more of a buntable pitch than the first one.
And
that was about where it was.
that was a Rick Ankiel pitch. That was way over his head and down to second base. The sacrifice unnecessary.
Yeah, no swing away.
Now, Jack, would you call that a wild pitch or a pass ball?
Well,
I'm going to go tell Wyatt Woods after the game that we gave him a pass ball on that one just to see what he says.
That might not be too bad.
Next one bounces up there, and it's 2-2.
Schroeder definitely trying to climb the ladder, and get a swing and miss stuff on the high fastball, but
that one just missed a little bit high. It might have been outside off the plate. So it counts full 3-2.
It's always nice to find yourself still in the at-bat 3-2 whenever you've thrown 5 balls out there on the mound that have
yeah, exactly.
not come close.
There's a pop-up up the line, and Beckner over near the fence, and it landed about 3 feet beyond that fence, just out of his reach. So the count will remain full with Conrad down at second base. Schroeder has pitched now 6 innings this season and hasn't given up a run yet. So he's trying to keep that shutout season alive. And Orcutt fouls it off. Hunter Meek, the pitcher, Schroeder's counterpart, waits on deck. And a swing and a miss. Schroeder with his first strikeout.
That's where he was looking to put the fastball on the 0-2 pitch that went a little bit high. He was looking to just put that one on the high inside corner of the plate, maybe a little bit off, but close enough that with 2 strikes, got to take a hack at it and wasn't able to catch up.
Here comes Meek. And inside, I thought that was going to hit him. I don't know how he got out of the way of that, but he did. 1-0. Beckner is really hugging the line at third, and that pitch sails high and inside. And Schroeder's fastball is just cutting to the inside. It looks like, I think that's what happened on the pitch that went so high. Got a lot of movement on it, and there's a swing and a pop-up on the infield for Hughes. The shortstop backs out into the grass, reaches up, makes the catch. The wind kind of took it on him, and he had to reach up to grab it. But that's the second out of the inning, and now Schroeder is just about in position to get out of this without allowing a run if he can get Caleb Hanley. Hanley, the right fielder, the left-handed batter, comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position, but now 2 down. First pitch is fouled back over the screen, out of play. Busy week this week. Tomorrow, a home game. Not a home game, a road game against Willard, and another high fastball allows the runner to go to third. So that's a big showdown in the COC as the Tigers travel to Willard. It's also senior night for soccer tomorrow. So we will plan to broadcast the Willard game. And then somebody's going to be over at soccer taking pictures of senior night, but we haven't got all that figured out yet. Probably me, and it'll probably be Jack Cook finishing up the play-by-play. But then Wednesday wasn't supposed to be baseball. Jack, you don't know this yet. We talked about Thursday.
This is news to me.
Yeah, Wednesday, because of rain planned on Thursday, not planned, but possible on Thursday. There's a swing and a miss. Woods couldn't hang on, but he tosses it down to Harrington for the last out of the inning, and Schroeder is out of the inning. So if you want to find out what's going on later this week, you're going to have to stick around until after the break. Tigers are on top, 2-0 after 2. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
Welcome back. Just about ready to go in the third inning. The Tigers on top, 2-0 after a 2-run first. And it'll be Adam Brown, Trace Harrington, and Tyler Burks. 3, 4, 5 in the order due up for the Tigers against Hunter Meek. First pitch is low, bounced on the turf. That's ball 1. So to complete the thought from the last inning, the game against Joplin Thursday has been moved to Wednesday as Brown chops it up the third base side foul. So everything stays the same except it's on Wednesday instead of Thursday. That's a home game. And that will be played against Joplin. So Willard tomorrow at Willard, and then Joplin at home on Wednesday. That makes Thursday a little more manageable as far as coverage of everything. That's senior night for track and senior night for tennis, I think. Although, don't quote me on that. That's off the top of my head. And Brown offered a check, and the umpire says no, he did not go around. So the count's 3 balls, 2 strikes to Adam Brown. Brown, his first time up, reached on a fielder's choice, grounded to short, and he swings and swats it. Well, I started to say swats it. Do you really swat a baseball? Swats it foul down the third baseline.
Not sure if swat would be the term to use there.
Leans back from a breaking pitch, and that is ball 4. So Brown is on to lead off the third.
Leans back works.
Thanks. And it brings in Trace Harrington, who doubled. And he had an RBI, scoring Brown in the first inning. He swatted a ball to the fence in the first.
Sure.
Brown gets a good lead and an off-speed pitch, and Harrington waves weakly at it. He was way out in front. 0-1.
Yeah, he wanted to swat that one back out to the fence, but wasn't ready for the curveball. Kind of hung a little bit.
And there's a shot, and that is right at the left fielder and an out. I think he might have hit that one harder than the first one.
Well, that's called making the adjustment. You see the breaking pitch on strike 1, and then he comes back to it on strike 2. You're ready for it this time. Just it's how baseball works sometimes.
Well, he hit that one hard.
Yeah, he did.
Watch it again. Line shot right off the barrel. But that's the first out of the inning. And Burks stands in. Burks singled homer on his first time, and he takes it for a called strike over the inside corner.
Not a lot of power from this Republic lineup, but I still think I'm waiting to see my first home run of the year. I don't know if you've seen one at a game that I was not at.
Well, yeah, Harrington had one, and then Adam Brown had one in his first game back at Neosho. And I think there might have been one other, but I'm blanking.
So if you want more power,
well, Ace McWaters. Yeah, Ace McWaters. There's a pitch on the outside corner, and Burks goes down looking. That's the 4th strikeout for Hunter Meek.
Yeah, I've in fact been gone for all of the home runs. 3 was actually more than I thought there were.
Yep, and that's it. McWaters, Brown, and Harrington. Browns was in his second at-bat after returning back from the injury that kept him out for the first half of the season, so that was fun. And that one is inside, and Schroeder turns away from it. Counts even 1-1. Adam Brown down at first base. He's been there since leading off with a walk. Schroeder singled his last time at a throw over. Keeps Brown close. Meek back up on the mound, and there's a swing and a foul. Pitch was in on the hands, and Schroeder turned on it and ripped it over toward the Parkview dugout.
Yeah, that one way in on the hands. That might have got some of the red handle down there on the, on the bottom part of the bat.
And that's a breaking pitch, and it's high. I thought he might get punched out on that one.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was. So did Meeks.
I don't think Schroeder would have been too surprised either. 2-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. Nope, he tipped it.
I'm going to say Schroeder trying to make up for it there and, even it up a little bit after after that last curveball, but able to get a piece.
So he steps back in there with a 2-2 count. And the ball gets away as they try to throw over and get Brown. And Adam Brown scampers down to second base. So the error on the pitcher allows Brown to advance.
Yeah, definitely don't want to do that with 2 outs because anything into the outfield off the bat of Schroeder, that's going to be a run, and never mind.
Yep, Schroeder looked back to confirm, but I think he probably knew that was going to be a strike. And that's the second strikeout of the inning, the 5th of the game for Meek, and it ends the Tiger inning without a run scoring. A leadoff walk is wasted. Brown stranded at second base. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers on top 2-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sport.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
First pitch to Chris Young, leading off the 3rd inning, is a strike. And a ball, and the count is now 1-1. Drew Schroeder out for his 3rd inning of work. He's allowed 1 hit through the first 2 innings, and there's a swing and a little looping liner. Big hop for Hughes, throws across, and good play by Hughes. He had to wait. Started to come in and try and make the catch, and then realized he wasn't going to be able to do that. And so he had to lay back and got something on the throw and threw Young out. That's the first out of the inning.
And a good job getting the throw off strong and still able to keep it on target as well. That's the key part there after you have to wait on a ball like that, and then you got to really put some zip on it over to first base.
So 1 gone here in the 3rd, and back to the top of the order, Cabot Altus. He popped out to Devin Hughes his last time.
It's like a pretty good pitch there.
One and 1 the count. And now 1-2 on the strike by Hughes. Dylan Mahan on deck, second baseman. Altus, the catcher for this Parkview squad, and he watches a curveball stay up and in. 2-2. Next one bounces up there, and the count's full 3-2 to Cabot Altus. And did he catch the corner? Yes, he did. And Altus walks down about a quarter of the way to first in protest. Silent protest by Cabot Altus.
Yeah, but he kept the bat with him, so I'm thinking he might have knew it was coming. But
yeah, he knew it was coming, but I don't think he was happy about it. That was borderline, but Hughes got the call, and that's been the way it's gone pretty much all night. And there's a base hit. Ripped into left field by Dylan Mahan on the first pitch. And he's at first base with 2 outs. That's just the second hit of the day. It brings in Gehrig Oaf, the shortstop. Gehrig, as you would expect a baseball player to be spelled, G-E-H-R-I-G. Oaf, spelled E-O-F-F, Oaf. And the first pitch is a curveball. Drops in, strike 1. Oaf singled his first time up.
You think his parents are Yankees fans?
I don't know. I would, or at least baseball fans, maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
I would assume. My cousin Ryan, big Cubs fans are his parents.
Yeah, Ryan, R-Y-N-E, not
Correct.
Ryan. Yeah,
correct.
There's a swing and a pop-up to Sandridge, who takes 2 steps back into the grass and makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning, and Hughes has pitched 3 without allowing a run and now pitched 8 this season without allowing a run. After 3, the Tigers on top 2-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sport.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports.
Top of the 4th inning, Garrett Lester will lead it off for the Tigers on top 2-0. Lester grounded out to second his last time up. It'll be Garrett Lester, Devin Hughes, and Gunnar Ellison. 7, 8, 9 in the order for the Tigers, due up here in the 4th inning against Hunter Meek. First pitch is a ball. Next one to Lester is low, ball 2. Tigers lost Saturday 5-0 to defending state champion Liberty. Actually played pretty well. Cade White started, and it took until the 4th inning before Liberty scratched across a run. Then it was a 4-run rally in the 5th that put the game away. Tigers just weren't able to get much going against Liberty's starting pitcher, a commit to Central Missouri University. Lester walks, and he is on for the first time.
Now playing Willard tomorrow, you got 2 defending state champions in a week that you got to deal with.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Well, I mean, they played well against Liberty, so it's got to give some hope. This is a Republic team that's, they're barely above 500, but they've gotten better as the season's gone on, which is kind of what you'd expect of a young team. And I don't think they're going to be intimidated like teams. over the past decade had been. That quarterfinal trip last year made a difference in the way this team carries itself. And there's a grounder to short. Runner was going, and so Lester able to get to second base. And the throw across by the shortstop retires Hughes, and he's retired 6-3 for the second time today. But Lester is now at second base with Gunnar Ellison at the plate.
Yeah, not sure if that was a designed hit and run or if just got a little bit lucky with the stolen base and ball that was able to be put in play. And it was that short going towards second base, but enough of a jump from Lester that he was able to get in there safely.
Yeah, definitely. That was a double play ball. If Lester's not going, I mean, that's a double play, even with the speedy Hughes at the plate. No balls, one strike to count to Ellison, and he swings and loops it over the head of the second baseman into right field. Lester is going to round third, and he'll come in to score, and it's an RBI single for Gunnar Ellison, and the Tigers now lead it 3-0.
I told you that's how baseball works sometime. After the Harrington smoked that ball earlier and had nothing to show for it but an out, and then there's Gunnar Ellison, that one barely off the end of his bat, and just kind of floats it overhead the second baseman, and of course he gets the RBI single on it.
Nice slide by Lester to come in.
Yeah, the adjustment to the turf.
Let better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And Sandridge chops it off his foot or leg, and it's 0-1 to Connor Sandridge. Sandridge is 0 for 2. Did reach on a stolen base or on a wild pitch on a strikeout his last time up, and then stole a base after that. Runner is going, throw down, sails into center field, and it's a stolen base for Ellison. And he's now 12 for 13 this season on stolen bases.
Second throw down to second base that has been sailed into the outfield.
Yep.
So if I'm Coach Plotner, until that ball comes down, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive on the base path until we get that lead just to where we like it.
Something going on over to the right that I can't see. I don't know if
I'm not sure if Gavin Beckner was too close to the plate here. There's no on deck circle.
Yeah, that's probably it. Just kind of told him to back up.
Yeah. Could have been someone stepping out of the dugout too, but I don't think so.
2 balls, 1 strike to Sandridge, batting with 1 out here in the fourth. And a curveball, good pitch by Meek, and Sandridge fouled it off. And the count's 2-2.
That's a really nice backdoor breaking pitch, and better job by Sandridge to fight down away.
That pitch is low. And that's 3-2 to Sandridge. 1 down here in the fourth. Tigers already have a run across, and a swing and a chopper foul over toward the Parkview dugout. There's a swing and a foul straight back. So he was right on that one. And he will make Meek throw another pitch. And a swing and a line drive. 1 hop at the second baseman. He was playing over up the middle, and he grabs it and throws Sandridge out. So Sandridge retired for the 3rd time tonight. Hit it hard, but right at the second baseman. Runner moves up to 3rd.
Yeah, rare to see Connor Sandridge go 0 for 3. Start off a ball game, I feel like.
Yeah, he hit that one hard, but just in the wrong place. And Beckner, with a runner at 3rd, bats with 2 outs and wants to help the Tigers add to their 3-0 lead.
I feel like I'm more accustomed to seeing Connor go 3 for 3 to start a game than I am 0 for 3.
He had that 3 for 3 start last week, or I guess the week before that, in one of those games that I've lost track of. Counts 0-2 now to Beckner. Beckner is 1 for 2. He singled and was forced out at second in the first inning, and he hangs back on a breaking pitch and takes it the other way into right field for a base hit. Great piece of hitting by Beckner. It was a slow curveball, and he laid back and just slapped it the other way. That was a Tony Gwynn type of base hit. Just wait for it and then pop it into the outfield the other way. And across the plate comes Gunnar Ellison, and it's 4-0.
Yeah, really nice job of hitting from Gavin Beckner, and love the Tony Gwynn reference. The Tony Gwynn stats never in. One of the best to do it.
There's a swing and a little foul ball.
I believe Tony Gwynn's highest strikeout season was 22 times.
Wow.
He had more 4-hit games than multi-strikeout games in his career.
He was fun to watch. There's a little slow roller. The pitcher, Meek, comes in and throws to first, and Brown is retired. So Brown is out, but the Tigers score 2 runs. 2 runs on 1 base hit. There was a walk, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. And at the end of 3.5 innings, Republic on top 4-0. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
Welcome back. Tigers on top 4-0 as we start the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Ethan Walker, Clayton Conrad, Delton Orcutt due up for Parkview. 4, 5, and 6 in the order, and there's a high hopper into the hole. Hughes makes the play, but no throw. Got over and cut it off before it got into the outfield, but that's an infield single for Walker to lead off the 4th inning. And that's the second time today that Parkview has put its leadoff hitter on, and it brings in Clayton Conrad, the first baseman. Clayton, K-L-A-Y-T-I-N. And he walked, went to second on a wild pitch, went to third on a wild pitch, but was stranded at third his last time up.
You mean those passed balls?
Yeah, the pass balls that went way over everybody's head.
I think that was a right play from Devin Hughes at shortstop a second ago. He was able to cut that one off.
Yeah,
I think he had absolutely no shot at throwing them out and wisely kept that one in his back pocket.
Fastball is high, 2-0.
He would have had to make a Derek Jeter jump throw over there, and don't think that was going to happen.
2 balls, no strikes to Conrad, and there's a swing and a pop-up. Sandridge back, and he's got it. Thought maybe that Schroeder would come in, or not Schroeder. Schroeder's not out there. That's Ellison. That Ellison would come in and call him off, but by the time it came down, Sandridge was ready to take it, and he made the catch. So Conrad is retired, and it brings in Delton Orcutt, the right fielder.
I was actually thinking that Schroeder was going to run off the mound for that.
Left fielder, not right fielder. I had 2 right fielders in my lineup.
They got the shift on. Got the shift on.
Yeah. Orcutt bats with 1 out, and Ethan Walker on first base, and a throw over. Walker dives back in. Harrington reaches down and grabs the ball.
Yeah, the reverse shift with 2 right fielders with the right-handed batter in the box.
Well, if you feel like your pitcher's really overpowering the other team,
yeah,
that's when you shift the other way.
That's when you're throwing like 95 in high school. That's when you do that. I feel like we hardly see any shifts. I guess the statistics just aren't there to
Yeah,
support it.
And that pitch inside hits Orcutt, and he will trot down to first base. Second runner to reach base in this inning. Runners at first and second with one out. And Meek, the pitcher, with a chance to help himself out. Number 13 will bat from the right side. And he popped out to Devin Hughes at shortstop his last time up. And a swing and a little blooper over Hughes' head into center field. Everybody will move up a station, and the bases will be loaded with one out. And this is the biggest threat of the day so far. Second hit of the inning. That one by Meek, and it brings him Caleb Hanley, who struck out his last time up. And Schroeder could use a strikeout here. Those 2 runs in the last inning in the top half of the fourth, looming a little larger here with the bases loaded and one down.
Yeah, seemed timely, and the lefty in the box now for Parkview, so just makes it that much more challenging to turn a double play if you're the Tigers defensively. So definitely looking for the punch out or the pop up here.
Or maybe like a one-hopper right back to Hughes.
Now that would work too. A little 1-2-3 action.
Yep. Breaking pitch. Counts 0-2, so Hughes in good shape here. And a breaking pitch is grounded to Harrington, who steps on first and then threw home, but off target. And Ethan Walker slides in to score the run.
And I actually think an on-target throw might have had a chance to get the out there. I thought that there was no way, but then the runner was a little late. I don't know if he got a bad break or what exactly happened there, but almost the double anyway.
Yeah, I thought that was the right play by Harrington to take the out instead of throwing home, because I thought, like you said, if he had made a good throw, I thought it would have been a 1-2 double play. He just kind of, he had to step, because he had to step kind of sideways and back to get to the bag. I think that hurt his ability to step into the throw and get it on target. So the run scores, that's the first run allowed all season by Hughes. This is just his second outing on the mound. And that pitch is evens the count 1-1. So runners at second and third with 2 down now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. Chris Young, the number 9 hitter in the order, was late on that one.
Yeah, that was not a wild pitch. Schroeder ran that one up and in a real nice location.
Schroeder's got good movement on his fastball. It just doesn't have very good control of it because it's gone a little bit everywhere.
That's how it works, especially with the younger team that the Tigers have. So many of the players out here have really good stuff, I feel like. Just command a little bit of an issue sometimes.
There's a swing and a pop-up. Woods is back, and he comes back to the screen, and he did not make the catch. Boy, that was a good effort by Wyatt Woods. Couldn't quite get back there to make the play.
We would have actually had the camera angle to pull that one off.
That
too,
would have been an
if he would've
amazing
came down with
highlight.
it.
Yeah, that would have been great. Outside, 3-2.
The umpire motioned that one was outside. I thought he was about to ring him up on it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
We were going to have problems.
There's a swing and a line drive. Foul. Yep, foul out of play. Not out of play. Foul outside the first base line. Boy, I got everything wrong in that.
It's one of those days.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And Young trying to hang in there. There's a base open. But Hughes wants to end it right here. And he does not. Fastball is up and in. That's the first walk of the inning. So 2 hits, a hit batter, and a walk. And the bases are loaded, a run already in. And we're back to the top of the order in Cabot Altus, the catcher. He's 0 for 2, struck out looking his last time. And Woods blocks the pitch. Now they could have had the runner hung up there between second and third, but that would have been dangerous to get him in a pickle down there because there wasn't really anybody behind him. But even if there had been, you're really tempting fate for that runner at third to come in and score while you try to get the out. So 1-0 the count, and there's a swing and a foul back out of play off to the right, 1-1. Altus popped up to short and then struck out looking. And a strike makes the count 1-2.
Trying to do some damage with that one down low.
Swing and a chopper, foul. Back to the screen. Parkview with 2 hits in this inning. They've got only 4 hits today. And the next pitch hit the batter. So Altus turned away from it, but it got him on the elbow area. And that's the second hit batter of the inning. That's an RBI.
That's the way to take it right there for Altus on the breaking ball. In off of the arm, might have even got him on the little pad that he had. But one before that, I don't remember who got hit earlier in the inning. That was just a fastball middle of the back.
RBIs in this inning for Caleb Handley and now Cabot Altus. And with the bases loaded, Dylan Mahan bats. He's 1 for 2. Lined out to center field and then singled his last time up. And a swing and a grounder. Hughes is in, but Beckner cuts it off. Good play by Beckner, but not in time. And that's a good play by Beckner to get over there.
And a great dig at first base by Harrington also to keep the game 1 run. That one was skipped in there from Beckner. And, yeah, like you said, that was just a slow roller in the right spot. Nothing anyone on the Tigers could do about that.
Yeah, he didn't get rid of it right away, but I think even if he had, would have been a base hit. So the bases remain loaded, and it's 4-3. And now Garrigoff, the number 3 hitter in the order, is the 9th man to bat in the inning. And he bats with the bases loaded and the tying run down at third base. And a fastball is off the plate. The count's even 1-1 to Garrigoff. He singled his first time up. He popped out to Sandridge in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 2, and he takes the fastball. It's off the glove of Woods. It gets away, and the run scores. And we're all even.
Yeah, and that one we can have the conversation on pass ball or a wild pitch.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's still a wild pitch. Well, no,
I was kind of leaning
right.
pass ball.
I think you're right. I'm calling it pass ball as well. So runners at 2nd and 3rd now.
I don't know if Wood just got a little crossed up there. That one he kind of had to reach with the glove a little bit.
And there's a swing and a line shot into left field. One hop, and Brown with a throw home, and it slowed up after hitting the turf. And 2 more runs score on the RBI single by Garrigoff.
Yeah, not a bad throw from Brown, and I thought it was going to be in time, and then it kind of just nicked the mound, as you'll see here bouncing in. I think he got a piece of the mound that kind of slowed it up.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe bounced right over the mound. You might have been right, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but in any event, that's going to lead to a visit to the mound, and I think Schroeder, I don't know if he's done or not. I don't think Plotner has indicated whether Schroeder's going to come out. No, I think he's going to let him work through it. I mean, non-conference game late in the season, a lot of times you go with who you got and let them work through it if they can.
Yeah, especially with Willard looming tomorrow, and that one obviously a big conference game. Definitely want to keep as many weapons as possible available for that. So at least for the moment, this is Drew Schroeder's game.
Oaf took 2nd on the throw. And now Ethan Walker, who led off the inning with a single and came around to score, is batting for the 2nd time in the inning. And he swings and misses, and he's in the hole 0-2. So the Tigers will have some work to do when they come up to bat in the next inning, trailing 6-4. And that one is bounced up there. Schroeder shut out Parkview through the first 3 innings, but they have touched him for 6 runs here in the 4th, and they've taken a 6-4 lead. Next one bounces up there. And the count's 2-2 with a runner on second base. That's Garagove. Clayton Conrad on deck. And that one is a fastball, a called strike on the outside corner. Walker is retired. And that ends the inning. But Parkview scores 6 runs on just 4 base hits. There were 2 hit batters. And there was 1 walk. And they left 1 runner on base. There was also a pass ball. No errors. And Parkview's taking the lead after 4. It's 6-4. Parkview back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with 1 tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Top of the 5th inning, Trace Harrington to lead it off, and the first pitch to him is a ball. It's Harrington, Burks, and Schroeder due up in the top of the 5th inning, and the Tigers suddenly find themselves on the wrong side of a 6-4 score. A 6-run inning by the Vikings has put Parkview on top. Harrington swings and misses, and the count's 1-1 to Trace Harrington. That one is low. Ball 2. Harrington doubled and drove in a run in the first inning. And then he hit the ball hard right on the nose, but right at the left fielder his last time up. And he takes ball 3 on a curveball. And he swings and misses at one that gets away from the catcher, Altus. Harrington's on-base percentage, .415 coming into the game, and a little bit better than that now, as he's 1 for 2. Swing and a chopper up the third baseline is foul. Hunter Meek delivers. It's a pitch that bounces and a swing and a miss, but the throw down retires Harrington. Good job by Altus as he tracked it down, took his time, threw him out. And Harrington is retired to lead off the 5th inning. And it brings in Burks. Burks 1 for 2 with a single, and he struck out looking his last time.
And Harrington now a little under .415 on the on the season with the on-base percentage.
That pitch is inside, and Burks knew it was coming, and he extends his record of hit by pitches. I think that's 13. I had lost track.
Yeah, they came fast and furious at the beginning of the season, and there's been a little bit of a gap.
Hadn't been hit for a while, and you couldn't see it on the camera, but just knowing his history of being hit, his eyes probably got big when he saw that pitch was coming in, and at a speed with which it would be not too painful to be hit.
Always makes it a little easier.
Let's see. Yeah, that's 13. So 13 times this season, already a school record. We looked it up early because he had so many early. I think the state record was like 23.
I think he needs 29 more for a career record, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I forgot. I probably did look that up at one time, but
I think it was 42. That's a lot.
That is a lot, man. He's a senior, so. Down at second now, though, for Schroeder. And that one is in the dirt. And Schroeder is on. So it's 2 on. And 1 out for Garrett Lester. Lester from the left side. Swings and hits it up the line. It's got crazy spin on it, and it's going to spin foul. I thought that was going to stay fair. That must have been just like a cue ball off the end of the bat. And it spun back fair, and then it kept spinning and went foul again.
And the defense with the presence of mind to let that one go a little bit. They're not going to get the out if they pick it up at this point, so might as well just let it go and
Altus
see
just
what happens.
Practically
and he pounced on it.
Yeah, dove on it whenever it got foul. Oh, and that's a called strike. Surprised by that one.
I was going to say something scraped the turf right there, and that's normally an indicator that maybe not in the strike zone.
But it's 0-2 to Lester. And he swings and fouls it off. I think it's going to get down beyond the reach of the third baseman. There's a swing and a line drive. What a great piece of hitting right through the hole on the left side. Shortstop was playing over to keep Burks close, and Burks slides in safely. It's an RBI single for Garrett Lester. Schroeder moves up to second base.
Yeah, you said it. There was a ball earlier that was a little bit off the plate, so now Lester having to protect and expand the zone just a little bit more, and that one outside able to put it off the end of the bat, and as you said, shortstop covering second. It's a base hit with an RBI.
So 13, just checking back in on the hit by pitch record. 13, according to the Misha website, does get him at least on the board. He would be tied for 21st all time. So that's nice to see. You get his name up on the Misha site there when they submit that. There's a swing and a foul, and if he gets hit one more time, he'll be tied with 4 others for 17th all time. But I will say this, most of the guys on this list are small schools, so they're not getting hit by Class 6 pitchers either. So you give Tyler Burks a little extra credit. Count is 1-1 now to Hughes. Hughes is grounded out to his counterpart at shortstop twice today. And he bats with runners at first and second and 1 out. That's the tying run down at second. And a swing and a grounder to the second baseman. Possible double play ball. Scoops, throws, and the throw is high over to first. Gets away from the first baseman. And here comes the run to tie it up. That's Schroeder. Tigers caught a break on the throw on the pivot. And they've tied the score 6-6.
Yeah, big break. Taylor made double play ball right back up the middle. Nice scoop over to second base, and then just a little hurried on the throw from short. That one high, and 6-6 game all of a sudden. And you look up at the scoreboard, and Republic with more hits than Parkview, and Parkview with 3 more errors than Republic has, and still knotted up on the scoreboard. Obviously, can't see hit by pitches up on the scoreboard either, but.
So that run right now, if Meek can retire Ellison, that second run would be unearned. But there's a swing and a fly ball. It's going to get over the head and over the fence in left field. A home run for Gunnar Ellison. And there's the first home run that Jack Cook has witnessed all season as Ellison golfed it over the left field fence. Boy, he squared that one up and hit it hard, and it flew the fence in left field. A 2-run homer for Gunnar Ellison, and the Tigers retake the lead 8-6. So after Parkview had scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 4th, Republic responds with a 4-run rally in the top of the 5th, and they take an 8-6 lead. Conference on the mound, and we will take a break while that happens. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
New pitcher for Parkview is Chris Young. Young had been playing center field, so Young comes in to pitch. The second baseman, Dylan Mahan, goes out to center field. And the pitcher, Hunter Meek, goes over to second base. And Connor Sandridge, the second baseman for Republic, stands in. He's 0 for 3, and he gets hit in the back. So doesn't get his first hit of the day, but he does reach base for the first time safely. Did reach base on a strikeout and a wild pitch earlier, but this one, to his credit, in the on-base percentage category. He's down to first. And Gavin Beckner will bat. And he pops it into right field. And that's an out. Beckner is retired, and so are the Tigers, but they score 4, and the big blow, a Gunnar Ellison 2-run homer. His first of the year, and the Tigers lead it 8-6. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Looking to sell or trade your car? Henniger Chevrolet may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Henniger Chevrolet has the knowledge with no hassle or gimmicks to make your car shopping experience easy. Don't settle for what's left on a lot. Check out our selection of quality local trades at Henniger Chevrolet, and we may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Henniger Chevrolet in Republic, or view the complete inventory at HennigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Henniger every time.
Tigers have a new pitcher. That's Landon Carter. And his first pitch hits the batter. So, new tradition. First pitcher comes in and hits the batter. And that was the leadoff hitter, Clayton Conrad, who was hit by a pitch. He's now 0 for 1, but he's been on base twice, hit by a pitch here, walked and stranded his last time. And now Delton Orcutt, who was hit by a pitch last time, comes to the plate. And he got away from there. Curveball by Carter. And Carter will make guys do that. And when the first guy gets hit, that makes the second guy think, oh, that one's coming straight at my head. But Carter's got that big sweeping curveball. If he can throw that for strikes, he's going to have guys bailing out on him all the time after hitting the first batter. Curveball is off the plate, and it's 3-0 to Orcutt. So Parkview trying to respond to the rally by Republic. Neither team giving up today. That pitch is a fastball down the middle of the plate. 3-1. Hunter Meek is on deck. Starting pitcher for Parkview, now the second baseman. And there's a swing and a chopper on a fastball. And the count's full 3-2. Swing and a line drive, and Hughes makes the catch, and the runner gets back to first. Great play by Hughes as he had to go up and get it, and there's one gone. That was hit on the nose.
Yeah, it was, and Hughes just had to take, I think, just only one step back before he makes the jump, maybe a couple more. It's a nice job waiting on it and timed the jump right. That's always the hard part on a play like that.
Yep. So one gone. Let's see if Carter can settle down. A little hopper right over his head, and Hughes makes the play, steps on the bag, and throws over, and it's a double play. Good job by Hughes, keeping the foot behind him on the bag as he grabbed the ball. And we'll watch that one again before we take a break.
Yeah, and the first one was good, but the second play better here from Devin Hughes. I thought he wasn't going to be able to get two of them, and then sure did, drag the foot, and then a nice dig out at first by Harrington.
So the Tigers allow the leadoff man on. That was Conrad, who was hit by a pitch. But then the double play after the lineout ends the inning. And the score remains, after 5 innings, 8-6. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Back to action here in Parkview. First pitch is on the outside part of the plate. Actually just missed outside. Ball 1 to Trace Harrington. And now the second pitch, that one over toward the right center field gap. Center fielder comes over, makes the play. Out number 1. That was actually Adam Brown that flew out to center field. Now in steps the first baseman, Trace Harrington. First pitch curves in there, strike 1. Harrington singled and scored in the first. Hard hit line out in the third over the left field and then went down swinging. Last time he was up in the fifth. Working on a 1-for-3 day. And swings through that one, just gets a piece of it. Hung on to by Altis. Strike 2. And locks him up on the outside corner. Harrington goes down on strikes another time. And so quickly, 2 outs now. Here for Parkview defensively. Chris Young out there on the mound for the Vikings. That one just misses outside. It's Tyler Burks. Looks pretty good on the corner, but Burks finds himself ahead 1-0. Swings through that one. That one hit well toward the left center gap. That one's going to get down, and that one's going to 3-hop to the wall. And Burks cruises in to second base. Stand up, 2-out double for Tyler Burks. His second hit of the game. And now pinch hitting for Drew Schroeder. It's Cole Isles. And the first pitch Isles sees popped up and out of play over toward the Viking dugout. Schroeder had been on base twice before he was subbed out. He singled in the first, reached on a walk in the fifth, and struck out between the two. Young fires a breaking pitch, stays a little bit upstairs. 1-1. Here in the top of the sixth inning, Republic holding on to an 8-6 lead, and Isles gets hit on the head. Off-speed pitch did not come back enough, and so Isles reaches on the hit by pitch. 2 on and 2 out for Garrett Lester. Tiger center fielder 1 for 2 on the day. Walked once, singled his last time up. Grounded out to second base. His first plate appearance of the day. And a breaking ball. Catches the outside part of the plate. Strike 1 from Chris Young. Second pitch of the at-bat taken by Lester. Off the end of the bat and pretty well hit, but that one's going to go well foul down the line. Lester's had some good at-bats today. obviously worked a walk and had a single earlier, but it seems like he's been fouling off a lot of pitches today also. So he's got an opportunity to extend the Tiger lead. Breaking ball swung on, tips off of the glove of Young. Over to second base, tossed to short, and the out is made as second. So a little 1-4-6 goes Garrett Lester. And the Tigers are retired in the top of the 6th inning. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-6 still the score. Parkview due up after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Bottom of the 6th here in Parkview, Caleb Hanley leading off for the Vikings. It's 8-9-1, and Hanley takes strike one from Landon Carter. Carter misses outside with the fastball, 1-1. Carter back out for his second inning of work in relief today, after Drew Schroeder got into a bit of trouble earlier, and that one didn't break at all. Well, high and outside. Count is 2-1. Hanley 0 for 2 today. As he flails at that one low and away. Already has one strikeout on the day. And grounded out to Trace Harrington at first base and went down unassisted. Did get an RBI out of it though, as Carter misses outside again. And Hanley's worked it full. On a hot shot over the dugout. A couple of guys dodged it, but I think it did get someone over there. In the Viking dugout. Anyways, Hanley stays alive. Here's the 3-2 from Carter. That one's in the dirt. So Hanley on base for the first time today here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting for Parkview, number 7, Chris Young.
And now it's Chris Young. He started the game off in center field, currently on the hill. He relieved Hunter Meek in this one. Young 0 for 1 on the day. Walked and scored in his last plate appearance, grounded out to Devin Hughes at short earlier. Shows bunt. That one bounces in. Woods. Throw down to second base, not in time. Skips away from Hughes. And Hanley going to stay put. So Hanley over to second base on the wild pitch. Now Parkview with a chance. Here in the 6th, no one out, runner in scoring position. Top of the order lurking in the on-deck circle. No bunt this time, and Carter snaps one off right down the middle with the breaking ball, but in there for strike number 1. On the ground, left side of the infield, Beckner comes over, scoops it. Nice play from him and good base running by Hanley. Beckner had to come in to field that one, and in the process left third base unattended. And so Hanley goes ahead and takes third base. Young goes down 5-3 for out number 1. And so the lineup flips over to Cabot Altus. It's only one out and a runner at third base. So a sac fly or a well-placed ball in the infield would do the trick and get Parkview within 1 here. Strike comes in from Carter. It's 1-1. Leadoff man still looking for his first hit today. Swings and misses that one. No foul tip. That one off the glove of Woods. Doesn't get far enough away for Hanley to do anything. Altus is lined out to short. Went down looking earlier and then was hit by a pitch. Came around to score. And make that 2 strikeouts for Cabot Altus. As Carter gets the better of him and gets out number 2. So now it'll take a knocker and error, or that will work too. That one way up in the air. That one spiked in the dirt from Carter off the glove of Woods, and that one bounced almost above our head here and into the net behind. Plenty of time for Hanley to come around to score. And it's 7-8. That one, no doubt, a wild pitch from Carter. So I believe that's the second Parkview base runner to come around on a wild pitch today. One of them might have been a pass ball, or a pass ball might have been added to that. Definitely one pass ball. It's always interesting when you look at someone else's scorecard. Middle of the game, trying to figure out exactly what David has down here. I'm pretty sure that is the second pass ball or wild pitch that has allowed Parkview to score in this one. And Carter skips another one in. And it's a base on balls for Dylan Mahan. So the 2-out walk for Mahan brings up Garrick Oaf. Gehrig with a single and a double in this one, the double of the 2 RBI variety. That one came in the 4th when the Vikings hit around. And Oaf's ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball pumped in there from Carter. Strike 1. Mahan at first. He's being held on by Harrington. Carter trying to keep it a 1-run game going into the 7th. And that one catches the outside corner, evened up 2-2. So Oaf digs back in. Here's the pitch. That one hung a little bit, turned on, and that one into left field. That'll be a base hit. Cut off in left field by Adam Brown. So Mahan to second. 3rd hit of the day for Gehrig Oaf. So Mahan in scoring position, and Oaf not far behind at first for Ethan Walker. Cleanup hitter, and he gets hit by that pitch. Walker on for the 2nd time today. And they're loaded for Clayton Conrad. Parkview dugout making some noise. Another bases loaded opportunity for them, and this one late, all the more important. Carter just looking for that elusive last out of the inning. Breaking ball up high and in the box. And so Conrad ducks out of the way of it. Ball one. Conrad has walked and was hit by a pitch today. So been on twice, but he's 0 for 1. That one comes in as a strike from Carter. It's 1-1. On the low end of the zone, but called a strike. So Conrad rather, down on the count 1-2. Carter looking for just one more strike. Got him on the outside corner. That one might have been off the plate as well, but nonetheless, Conrad kind of hits the ground with his bat. And a big bases loaded jam escape by Clayton Conrad. Or by Landon Carter, rather. He gets Conrad on strikes, strike number 3. Out number 3. Parkview gets one in. They strand 3. And so the score is 8-7 going to the top of the 7th inning. Tigers due up after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Chris Young back out there for the Vikings. In the top of the 7th inning, it's 8-9-1 for the Tigers. Devin Hughes takes strike one on the fastball up at the belt. And that one off the end of the bat foul. So Hughes quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hughes 0 for 3 on the day. Couple of ground outs to short and then a fielder's choice that he reached on. He came around to score, though. And that 0-2 fish pitch is way outside. Bounces before the batter's box, the left-handed batter's box. Now a curveball hung in there and turned on by Hughes, but right to third base. And so Hughes, tough day for him, continues at the plate. Had a nice one defensively, though. As that one right at the third baseman, Ethan Walker. Didn't hardly have to move for it. And so 5 unassisted goes. Devin Hughes to lead off the 7th inning, and now it's Gunnar Ellison. Ellison goes down low for that one. Can't connect. It's 0-1. Ellison went down on strikes looking. Singled and homered, but this one going to be a pop-up on the infield, just off on the grass, caught by the shortstop. So that's out number 2 as Gary Goff makes the play. And so the lineup turns over. And it's now Connor Sandridge. Young looking to keep this one run. Give his guys a chance to tie it up or win it in the bottom of the 7th. Sandridge, good piece of that one. Going to center field. Center fielder going back on it. That one off the track, goes and hits the wall on a bounce. Sandridge makes a wide turn, but he's going to hold up at second base. His first hit of the game, and it's a double here in the 7th. Didn't miss it by a whole lot. That one lands a couple of feet short of the wall.
Now batting for Republic, number 7, Gavin Beckner.
So, man in scoring position for Beckner with 2 down. A little high and on the hands from Young, ball 1. Beckner hitting 1 for 3 on the day. And make that 2 for 4 as Beckner hits one into right field. They're going to wave Sandridge home. No throw. He comes in without a slide. RBI single, Gavin Beckner, and there's an insurance run for the Tigers as Sandridge comes around to score from second base.
Now batting for Republic, number 6, Adam.
Take another look at that one. Just slapped into right field, and the right fielder actually slipped out there as he tried to get that one in. I thought that the play should have been closer. I did not see that the right fielder slipped. And now that one yanked into left field by Adam Brown. That one stays fair. Beckner looking for third base. He's going to have to get down to get there. Ball bounces in. Brown takes second. So a single for Adam Brown. Moves Gavin Beckner up to third base.
Now batting for Republic, number 21, Trace Harrington.
And so 2 in scoring position for Trace Harrington. Here's Republic tacks on another one. There's Harrington looking to tack on another one, rather. Outside from Young, 1-0. Harrington a double, fly out, and a couple of strikeouts on his ledger today. Sitting at 1 for 4 right now. He's ahead in the count 2-0. There is a base open. And yeah, Parkview going to intentionally walk Harrington. I was about to say that it wouldn't be a bad move here to get around the cleanup hitter. They're going to load him up for Tyler Burks right after this pitching change. So we'll take a quick break, or mound visit rather. We'll take a quick break. Be back for the rest of the 7th inning here on Republic Tiger Sports.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
So the Vikings load him up for Tyler Burks. First pitch up high, ball 1. Burks, the DH, batting 5th. Single, strikeout, a hit by pitch, and a double today, and add another single to that, and that's going to get at least 1. Coach Blotner waving his hand around, and that'll play to another one as Brown comes in to score, but Burks is going to be called out at second base. He tried to advance on the throw, but Burks plates 2 more on the RBI single. And so Republic gets 4 in the top, or 3 in the top of the 7th inning to extend their lead 11-7. We'll have the conclusion of this one right here for you on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Ready to go in the bottom of the seventh inning. It's Delton Orcutt leading off against Gunnar Ellison, who's out there to pitch. Ellison trying to help the Tigers hold on to this 11-7 lead in the bottom of the seventh inning. And that is a strike. Count is 1-2 to Delton Orcutt. Thanks to Jack Cook for handling the play-by-play while I was down getting some pictures. And a swing and a miss. Ellison gets the strikeout to lead off the seventh. And that's the second time Orcutt has struck out today. Brings in Hunter Meek. Meek is 1 for 3. Grounded into a double play his last time up. That was that nifty play by Devin Hughes at shortstop, grabbing the ball right on top of the bag, letting his foot drag and kind of hang back and drag across the bag, and then throwing out Meek at first base. And a swing and a miss on a big sweeping breaking ball. And the count's 0-2 to Hunter Meek. There's a swing and a chopper outside of third. Foul. And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning for Ellison, and Meek is retired. So Gunnar Ellison, 1 out away from finishing this win off for the Tigers. Ellison, one of several pitchers who's been out there a little bit. He pitched against Glendale, got roughed up in 1 inning of work, allowed 5 runs, 6 hits, and a walk. So a much better outing this time. And Caleb Hanley bats with 2 out here in the 7th inning. Tigers scored 2 in the first and 2 in the fourth. Parkview answered with 6 in the bottom of the fourth and took the lead for the first time, 6-4.
Now batting for Parkview, number 7, Chris Young.
Hanley walks to reach base, first runner of the inning. And Chris Young, the number 9 hitter in the order, comes to the plate against Ellison. There's a swing and a grounder to Hughes. He'll throw across, and it is on target. Harrington makes the catch, and that retires the side, and that ends the game. It's a win for the Tigers by the final score of 11-7. We'll take a break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Welcome back. Tigers get the win. Final score 11-7. They improved to 11-9 on the season. Republic scored 2 in the first, 2 in the fourth, and they led it 4-0 as Parkview came to bat in the bottom of the fourth. But Parkview roughed up Drew Schroeder for 6 runs in the bottom of the fourth inning and took a 6-4 lead. Republic immediately responded with 4 runs of its own to make it 8-6 after 4.5 innings. Parkview scored 1 run in the bottom of the 6th inning. That made it 8-7, but 3 insurance runs in the 7th helped put the game away, and the Tigers win it 11-7. Drew Schroeder was the starting pitcher for Republic. He went 4 2/3 innings, and he does not get the win. As I look back at the scorebook, the winning pitcher would be the reliever. Am I doing that right, Jack? Let's see. Yeah, because Carter came in.
Yeah.
Landon Carter came in the 4th to finish things off, and then the Tigers took the lead again for good in the 5th. So Landon Carter gets the victory. And Hughes is the losing pitcher, I think. Yes, Hughes is the losing pitcher for Parkview. So the Tigers win it. 11-7 is the final. And as I mentioned before, a busy week, a big game tomorrow at Willard. And we'll have that one for you. And then a game Wednesday, no decision yet on live streaming that one, as Joplin comes to town. That game was scheduled for Thursday. It'll be played now on Wednesday because of impending rain in the forecast for Thursday. So 2 games over the next 2 nights, and we will have live coverage tomorrow and probably have live coverage Wednesday as well. Just can't say for sure on that one. That's going to do it from Parkview High School. For Jack Cook, I'm David Brazil. Tigers win it 11-7. Thanks for watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.